Welcome to the 2020 Wintertime Open final round. I'm Ian Anderson, joined by my friend and yours, Seppo Bayou. How you doing, Seppo?
I'm doing very good, and once again, super happy to be here. Thank you for having me.
Always enjoy having you on. That was our league card leaderboard going into our final round. There should be a good battle in this last round here at Oak Grove. Seppo, your first time out here?
No, I was here in 2017, ended up being second that time, lost to Paul. And yeah, happy to be back at the course. I like this course. They do have some changes though.
Oh, that's right. I should remember that. I filmed that. There are some new changes. Yeah, they take out some length in the desert holes. So there are your scores going to the final round. Paul has a 3-stroke lead over Philo. Adam and Kale lurking, going to try and chase him down. And we'll be starting off on hole 1. What's your play here, Seppo?
My play is a hyzer play. I kind of try to just aim with a really overstable disc towards that big tree in the middle and just try to skip it hard. The difficulty on this hole is that the tee pad is uphill, which makes it hard to throw it low enough, so people are hitting the high branches all the time.
That was the thing that surprised me the most about playing this course, is that tee pad.
That tee pad is very cricket.
There is your tournament director, John Blaine Tompkins.
Paul McBeth.
Supreme Flight.
Yeah. I met John 10 years ago at World Championships.
Really?
I played with him.
He can crash too.
He can, yeah.
This guy also crashes.
He does.
Paul McBeth. Going with an onyx off the tee.
Yeah, you can't do that much better.
Pretty ridiculous, honestly.
Hello, Brathwaite.
Hometown hero looking to get some love before he starts his round.
People love him here. Everywhere, really, but here especially.
Yeah, this is the highest percentage of Philo fans that you'll see anywhere, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure he's ripping on his destroyer here.
That's a little bit wide. He got the high skip and hits the high branches.
It's a long putt, but it's there.
Adam Hammis.
Adam Hammis after shooting a 12 down yesterday.
Yeah, he is on a hot start for the season, and I'm not surprised that he got a hot round for the second round after not so hot first round.
Yeah, he lives in Wisconsin, right? But I think he wintered in Arizona.
Yep.
So he got to play a ton of golf and stay fresh. I believe that's a force out of him.
Also a very high skip, strangely,
Yeah.
but a very good shot.
Leiviska.
Shouldn't be a problem for him.
Kale Leiviska. There's two types of people in the world, Seppo. Kale fans and people that haven't met him yet.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's very well said. Kale is throwing the brand new FX2, super beefy fairway.
We kind of got the winter look for Kale going.
Yeah, I like the hat.
Yeah, it plays. Beautiful drive.
Yeah, that's gonna be a nice first putt.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? A confidence builder if you make
Exactly.
it. Yeah, but not too far. This one's probably a little outside that comfort zone for the first look. Oh, gave it a good bit though.
Yeah, especially considering the low branches, he didn't putt it too low.
Kale firing at home, wasting no time. He is so solid on green, Seppo.
He really is, and he has a new putter too. He's putting with the P Model S. He's loving it.
Cool. Adam looking to keep pace with Kale. That's so nicely. He's got a great stroke as well.
Adam is one of the better putters out there. I think he's gonna have a really hot season.
Especially coming in so early already.
Yeah.
Already on some lead cards. And that was Paul dropping in a birdie, not to be overlooked. Kale always goes for the lip lick.
Yeah.
Every single time. I love it, man.
He's just so cool.
He is, dude. All right, hole 2. You got options here. Which one are you throwing this weekend, Seppo?
I throw sidearm. Sidearm is clearly the best option. There's also a slight hyzer route, which plays, but it's way more difficult, I think. Sidearm plays the best. It also skips over this OB Creek easier.
Yeah, that backhand route is very tight.
Yeah.
Paul on the box. I believe he's been throwing the Zeus for this one. Yeah, it looks like it.
That is pretty common mistake because it's super low ceiling and there was a little bit of headwind on this hole, which lifts up the discs very easily.
Oh, interesting. Adam
Nice.
stays in bounds just barely.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
And that was probably his Raptor, I think.
It was, yeah, his Crystal Raptor. And Kale is trying that backhand route.
Yeah.
Had the shape on it, just missed the line
Yep.
by a little bit.
Philo, I've seen him throw this shot very well before.
Looking like a leopard probably, and just caught a tree.
Yeah.
Paul going to the zone for the upshot.
Nice stop by the rock.
No putts for Paul yet.
No.
So Philo finished quite a bit short, right?
Very nice up shot.
That's a tricky one.
That is, especially with the OB in the middle too.
And Kale, who finished quite a bit short left. A little shorter than optimal, but he's
a little
in.
short, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, good. That looked like it could be OB also.
Yeah, he scared me a little bit, but thankfully it nestled nicely. Speaking of nicely, Adam getting a stroke on the card right there.
Nice.
With a great drive. Kale cleans up his par. And looks like Philo and Paul will do the same here in a second. Here's Philo's version of that. Philo rocking the Thailand shirt. Have you been out there yet?
I haven't.
You gotta go, man.
Do I really?
You gotta go to Thailand. It is amazing.
You have been there?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Yeah. Not for the disc golf tournament, just
Okay.
the wife and I went after I graduated college. About 3
Nice.
weeks. It was amazing. $5 massages, Seppo, for an hour.
Okay.
You gotta go. There's Adam ripping off. He smokes the forehand.
He does, yeah.
Yeah. Yep. You'll see it again here on 3. Ouch. Again, more options on this one, Seppo.
Yeah, I am actually pretty surprised that a lot of people are going here where the drone is flying right now. There's OB on the left, which makes actually sense that people are going on the right side because the big drives from the left side are fading out to the OB more easy now. But still, a lot of people are going safer on this hole than before.
Yeah, Paul was saying he was doing it because of the ankle. He's not feeling comfortable with that big sky ante yet.
Okay, that makes sense.
And Adam ripping this forehand. Ooh, that's a force. And getting through the trees. And that feels like the optimal spot.
That is very safe play, and if you get it that far, might as well do that.
Yeah, right. Paul, he is reaching for a Zeus again. .66-mile-an-hour rip, man. He's never seen a low line drive he didn't love.
Yeah, that is very beautiful.
Just get piped. What's Kale ripping right here?
He's throwing H3 V2, not going for a distance driver even. I think he's just trying to play this kind of Anheuser to the right side, kind of where Paul is.
Okay. Almost got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Should still have some kind of a look, though. Philo reaching for a destroyer.
I think they were going for about the same line.
I think so, right? Kind of had similar results, though. They both caught a late tree up there. Now here's Philo's look, and birdie almost out of the question from here.
Philo's playing with the Jordans.
Is he?
Yeah.
That is incredible. And not bad, but not great from where he was.
Yeah. Tough spot.
Should get up and down to save the par. And Kale
going with the same disc. I think he's going from the low gap. Oh, nice.
That was great from where he was.
It doesn't get much more Leiviska than that.
Right? Yeah. There's a couple more coming up that you're gonna love.
I'm sure.
Adam, forehand up with the zone, goes a little long.
Little long, yeah.
Looks like Paul's also reaching for his black zone.
The danger on this hole is the roll away when you're throwing sidearm to the green.
Yep. If you can land kind of high, short right, there's that nice little grass area.
Yeah.
But if you don't, that often happens. Get trickled down the hill. We're looking at Philo's third currently.
Yeah, I think that's his AVR.
And Kale, just outside the circle. Maybe a little more than that.
Nice. I actually happened to see that live.
Did you?
So I knew that he's making that.
Spoiler alert. Got to walk out with horse blinders when you're on the course when you're doing commentary. Paul for the birdie as well. Not an easy look. That's a very uphill
That
putt.
is, yeah, that's what I was going to say too.
Rocking the Captain America Paul McBeth gear today.
Yeah, and he also made shoes that would match that outfit,
Really?
but he wasn't playing with those yet.
Paul's outfit game is always on point.
Yeah.
A rare miss from Adam. I thought it'd be good for that one.
He was probably just outside the circle with that one.
Yeah, but makes the comebacker at least.
Yeah. Still a good start. Couple birdies and a par.
Yeah, that's true. Can't be too mad at that. And Philo will be cleaning up his par. Trying to find some footing up there. And Philo taking his third par in a row. Not a great start, but better than he did yesterday.
Okay.
I don't know if you saw,
I didn't see that.
He started off bogey, and Paul was catching fire, but Philo caught fire late.
Okay, good.
Just hitting some huge putts. Speaking of huge putts, there's Kale doing work. Nice hit, buddy. Going on to hole 4. How did the spider hole treat you this weekend?
It treated me just fine.
Yeah.
I got a birdie and a couple pars. The best plays are mid-range Anheuser or sidearm.
What'd you opt for?
I went for backhand on Anheuser.
Throwing like an beat up A2 or something? Or?
I was throwing my beat up M1.
Okay, nice. Paul on the box. I believe he's throwing a buzz. Yep.
Wow. That was ace running.
Right?
He hit the spider tree.
Just a little bit off. Is it M4 out of Kale?
No, it's actually a MX3.
MX3, that's right. Yeah, he was talking about this yesterday.
Yeah, he used to throw M4 all the time, but he's now throwing that.
Really?
I got to play with him the second round.
He came up a little bit short, but he's on the great side of the tree, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Adam's going to reach for a zone, it looks
Yeah,
like.
that's pretty surprising because this is pretty far uphill, and that just tells how much sidearm power he has.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate kick because the concrete is out of bounds.
Yeah, that's just really just unlucky.
Yeah.
So he does have a putt to save his par, though. He's not too far away. Hopefully he can make that.
Yeah.
Philo's reaching for a rock. Ooh, this one too.
Yeah.
And that is a less good side of the tree.
Yeah,
to be on.
that is going to be hard.
So here is Kale's look. He's got a straddle to the most open look here, but let's see if he can bang it in. Oh, man. Those Annie putts when you don't have the right side of the basket are so hard to make stick.
It's very hard.
They just roll right out. Adam, here's a chance to save the par.
Nice. That's a good par. You got to be happy with that.
Philo, oh man.
He almost has to go for the bank shot.
Right? That seems like the play. Went for neither, apparently. And Paul, after that beautiful drive with the buzz, will straddle out this birdie. Paul off to a pretty hot start, 3 through 4. Has a all of a sudden 6-stroke lead. And Philo cleaning up. And Kale's gonna figure out how to tap in here.
So his disc is inside the tree?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like, anybody got a mini? I think Philo helps him out here.
Actually, he has a mini of mine. I borrowed him a mini, I just remembered.
So did he lose your mini, or is it in his bag?
It's in his bag.
All right, good.
Good, right?
Just making sure you're doing things the right way. Yeah. There he goes. Oh, I didn't mention this. Kale, do you know Jerry Goff? He's a Grandmaster, just like legend
I
out
do.
here. So
Yeah.
Kale has him on the bag.
Oh, nice.
How smart is that? Get a local who knows his course inside and out.
Yep. He was following Kale the second round, but was not carrying the bag.
Oh, really? Huh. Yeah. There's that birdie out of Paul. the action. But as always, huge thanks to MVP for making this coverage possible. Go buy an MV, go buy an Octane, go buy something cool. Hole 5, par 4. This is a tricky one, Seppo.
Very tricky. Many options on this one. You can go straight, you can go sidearm from the low left gap, you can go thumber, which I did, you can go sidearm high, you can go backhand high, Anheuser, you can do anything.
It was a dealer's choice on this one.
Yeah.
It truly is, yeah. And you got a lot of different results from all those choices. Paul's going for the forehand line with his Zeus.
Interesting.
Not the worst reaction off that
No,
tree.
that's fine. That's in a good sidearm spot for the second shot.
And Kale's going to pipe something up the middle.
Yeah, this is FX2.
This is smoked, man.
He is so good at that.
And that does trickle nicely inbounds at the end there. There it is.
If you get it on the asphalt, it's gonna get inbounds most of the time.
Yeah. As long as it doesn't land completely flat.
Yeah.
With no speed. Adam's reaching for the Raptor. His plan was to just pipe it up the middle as fast as he can and make it go left. But unfortunately, it got left a little early.
Mm-hmm.
Philo looks like a rock. He must be just laying up here.
I think it's just going straight. And then he's gonna have either sidearm upshot or backhand little flex upshot.
Yeah, that little backdoor.
Yeah.
So here's Adam's second, and this is not an easy look, you guys. From where he was?
It's gonna be a par.
Not bad. Yeah, it is, yeah. At least he's still in bounds. And Paul is quite a bit short left, and he is looking up high, Seppo.
Interesting. Wow, that's a good gap.
Right? He sawed it off a little bit and caught a late tree. It does land in bounds at least.
Nice.
Yeah, so
That's even a putt.
it is, yeah. It's about a 50-footer, 50, 60-footer. Here is where Philo ended up. He's going for that backdoor backhand line. Hopefully we'll put it well.
That is very well done.
A birdie on this one must feel so good. Here's where Kale ended up.
Throwing a PA3.
That thing is beautiful, man.
It is, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I think that's some of his airborne
Is it?
bottom stamp discs.
We got a zone upshot out of Adam. Oh, still tricky, but does that well, and that should save a par for him.
Yeah. On this course, it really helps if you have a sidearm.
It does,
You pretty
doesn't
much
it?
need it.
Yeah, we've seen that in the past where a lot of league card people have some good. Lance Brown won this.
Yeah.
He's very sidearm dominant.
Well, we actually do have a couple good examples of you don't actually need sidearm on this card.
That's true.
Kale and Philo.
Yep.
Philo throws some.
He does. Very few, though. That was Paul missing his birdie and then making a comeback par at least.
Yeah.
Nicely done there. Kale, though, looking to pick up a stroke on the leader with a good putt here. Just automatic.
Yeah. That's easy for him.
He's been practice putting all winter at least.
Mm-hmm.
And Adam, also looking to save the par. No worries.
He's putting with the focus.
Is he?
Yeah.
You know how that compares to like a Luna? A little more over.
I think it has a bead.
Oh, okay. Yeah. There's Philo with his birdie after posterizing that hole. And there's Kale staring down his bird. All day. All right, we are on to 6, Seppo. It doesn't get much easier.
No, this is probably one of the more difficult birdies on the course, I would say. I'd play sidearm from the left side and try to get it by the walk path or the path that there is. Backhand Anheuser plays. Some people go even fairway driver from the right gap. But sidearm, I think, is probably the most common play.
Yeah,
or mid-range.
Yeah, it seems like the best one. Kale on the box. Is this that MX3 again?
Yeah.
Huh. And this one came out with too much hyzer.
Yeah.
and it caught a tree and is about an inch out of bounds, unfortunately, over there.
You could tell immediately that it was too much hyzer.
Yeah. Philo? Looks like,
Philo.
did you just throw a rock?
Yeah, that's a rock. You don't need to get too far on this hole.
You don't, do you?
That's plenty far enough.
And I guess a rock's not going to skip left away from the basket as well, like a high-speed driver would.
Uh-huh.
Paul with the Zeus.
That's the line I was going for.
That shot is 100% perfect.
Yeah.
See the basket hanging out down there. Adam is going to go for that Crystal Raptor. And he just did not get over on it at all.
That's still doable, actually. If those trees in front, oh yeah, they're too much in front of him.
There is this gap over here to the right, though.
Yeah,
Sias took it the other day.
Yeah, oh, you mean from the right side of
Taking
those
a
bushes?
hyzer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, off to the right there. But Adam opting for the forehand line, it looks like. Going to the force.
Yeah, and this is going to be just to play for par. There's no way to get to the basket from here.
No. Tricky shot right here with these trees. You got the porter potty. Let's see what he's got for us. I mean, from where he was, that's pretty solid.
Wow. That is crazy.
Right?
That is very good.
Looking at Kale's third right here after the OB stroke. Just throwing a big A, trying to get over to that gap.
Did he have enough anhyzer?
He didn't quite. It faded just a little bit early, as you're going to see right here.
Well, that's in bounds.
Yes.
That's what he was looking for.
Philo's second shot. He is in position to attack the basket. Looks like a destroyer.
Philo loves destroyers.
He does, doesn't he? You would too if you made a Philo Batras with him.
Yeah.
Paul's second. He's been throwing an undertaker on this second shot, but the drive's so good today, goes to the buzz.
Okay.
This is the Chanimal Fry buzz.
Chanimal Fry.
Yeah. Chandler Fry, great guy. Ooh, wow.
Do you know if he's throwing the Malta at all?
He is, yeah.
Okay.
He is, yeah.
Great shot, by the way.
It was, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
That disc had some legs. Here's Kale throwing 4, trying to salvage a bogey. He'll do that. And Adam, how does a birdie look? It's
that's dangerous.
It is with the OB behind. It looks like he's playing it pretty smartly.
Yeah.
And he'll take his par. Philo, though, he's going to attack this birdie.
Oh, don't do that. Come on, man.
Oh, good stop by the rock,
That was.
at least.
That was a weird putt from Philo. I don't know if he got what got in his head about it, but they're usually much better than that.
Mm-hmm. That happens, though.
It does, doesn't it? Putting, it's a hell of a thing. Paul with the solo bird on that one. He's getting a stroke on the card. Taking that lead out to 6. As Philo will clean up his par. I feel you, Philo. I feel you, buddy. That bag he has is so interesting, man.
Yeah, it's a Guru disc golf bag. Norwegian company.
Oh, is it really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't know that.
There's Brody Smith in the background.
Oh, he is lurking. That dude is huge, man.
He is, yeah.
He's so tall. All right, guys. We are on to hole 7. We're back into Muscat territory out here at Oak Grove.
Nice.
Let's do it. So just easy backhand hyzer.
Yeah, do you think it's the easiest hole on the course?
I think some of the desert holes are probably easier.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Right? Because
But,
they don't have the spine.
yeah. But this is just the hyzer. You don't see the basket, which is the only difficult part on this hole. But really a routine shot for everybody.
What'd you throw off the tee?
I threw a H1, just a hyzer, really softly.
Oh, speaking of the Malta, that's it right there.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think mid-range plays very well on this hole because it lands a little bit softer than driver.
Sure.
But I just felt a little more comfortable with the H1.
Philo? Looks like a rock in his hands. Is
I
it
think
Firebird?
Yeah, I would think so. Yeah.
How about that? Got a Firebird skip. Nicely done by Philo. That should work for a birdie. And Adam, what is he throwing here? This is another Crystal Raptor.
Just a little wide, but skips nicely. Yeah,
that'll be fine for Adam.
Yeah, 15 feet.
Kale?
He's thrown the FX2 once again. Same result.
Yeah. Card throwing this hole pretty well.
Yeah, that's just... I think that it's a blind shot makes it a little bit even easier because it's just a... You just do the shot.
Aim for a spot out in the sky.
Exactly.
Throw it at that location. Paul for birdie. No worries. And we should be looking at a star frame here in a second. Assuming lead card does lead card things on the putting green. Huge gallery out here today, man.
I was really surprised.
Yeah. Get the McBeth effect. It's a good 2x multiplier on the gallery usually.
That's very true.
Even from like the fourth card, whenever that happens.
Yeah.
And there's Philo cleaning up. It was a birdie even. He didn't look that happy, but...
Philo is never happy.
There's Sean. Not wrong. At least not on the course, man.
Yeah.
There's Sean Charity doing the radar gun for you right there behind Adam. And we're on to hole 8. A big arm comes in handy on this one, Seppo.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite holes on the course. I think it's better now that the basket is further from previous years and there's no Mando. It gives a little bit more options, and the left side of the fairway comes in play also. But yeah, big arm is going to be a huge help for you if you have one. And upshot is going to be... I like this upshot, actually.
Yeah? Little forehand up?
Yeah.
A2 or something?
Yeah, that's what I did.
Yeah.
I got really good drives on this hole.
Paul ripping the Zeus, 64 miles an hour. It's kind of the safety version of his big hyzer. He's not trying to get all the way out there, I don't think.
Yeah, he told me that he was going for the short area.
Yeah.
But that looked like he was trying with that one a little bit more.
Philo. I'm going to hazard a guess that's a destroyer.
Yeah, and if you get that right, you can get really far with the low skipper.
Mm-hmm. But when he got that pro power, I just love the over-the-top play.
Me too.
I feel like it takes so much out of the equation.
Yeah, you just got to throw it high enough, and then you're good.
Adam didn't quite throw it high enough and caught that last guardian tree, so he's going to be a little bit short of the corner and have a tough second shot there. Kale?
He's thrown the D Model S.
D Model S?
Yeah.
What is that, man?
So we make a different line of discs nowadays called Ace Line,
Uh-huh.
produced by Prodigy.
Oh.
Yeah, they're just a little bit more affordable and just all new molds and plastics.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's what he's putting with the Ace Line putter too.
Philo's seconds? That was a rip from where he was, man. And not a terrible result.
No, I wonder what kind of putt he has from there.
It's actually pretty clean.
Nice.
Yeah, you'll see it when he gets over there. Adam, looking at his second. A little higher, and that works fine.
Yeah.
But it's going to be left with a long putt. That does have a backstop, so
Yeah.
the run's there
Yeah,
if he
you can
wants
run
it. Paul, looks like a buzz again.
A little yanked, but it gets through. He's
Yeah.
around where Philo is.
Yeah, they're a couple feet apart. And Kale set himself up with a really nice gap.
I think he went back for his M4 for that shot.
You think so?
Or maybe it was a PA3.
It looked good, though, whatever
Yeah.
it was. Here's Adam's 80, 90-foot bid. And he wanted that one.
He wanted that one.
100%, man. But it just came out a little low on him. Paul's got a clean look at the 2. That's one I expected him to make.
Yeah. Whenever you're leading by 6, nice putt, Philo.
Yeah.
It's hard to make everything.
Can't get too amped up for it.
Yeah.
All right.
There's a little smile out of Philo.
Yeah.
And there is Kale playing that hole very well.
Yeah.
And Paul will be disappointed with a par, as will Adam. There's Brody again lurking in the background, along with John McBeth. All right, on to hole 9. What would you play on this one, Seppo?
I played the most common route, flex over the tree. I did not do very good. I always ended up too much left, which I think is the most common mistake.
Yeah.
Because it's hard to get it anhyzer enough and flex back. And the wind was right to left, which also made it more difficult.
I feel like disc selection made a big difference in how shots went on this one.
Yeah.
People went, drivers versus mids.
And that, what Philo did was really nice. He went very wide, which is the key.
Mm-hmm.
I just couldn't get that close to those bushes on the right side.
Yeah, it's hard to push it over
Yeah.
there. Kale is throwing a different line here, Seppo.
Yeah, he's going for the straight shot with the MX3,
Wow, that is
and that is beautiful.
Come
Wow.
on, dude. Right?
Oh my god.
Philo was like, what are you doing, Kale? After Kale threw that. Paul? Oh, this does not look good.
No, this looks like what everybody does. Yeah, that's where you see most people.
Yeah, it's short enough to not be OB at least,
Yeah, it is a really annoying mistake, honestly.
but so easy to make. Adam? So he's throwing something slower here.
You think so?
I think so. I got a little turn. And it's not fading especially hard.
Wow.
Was
That
a
was
foot off.
close.
Yeah. Paul for birdie. It's a pretty lengthy bid here.
Just high.
Yeah. Great look otherwise.
Into the head went too. I
Yeah.
think that's what kept it in the air.
Philo putting right back towards the gallery, but has no problems with it. Making Oak Grove proud. Adam? Should make good on this one. Nice.
Jams it in.
Philo with a nice little turkey right there.
True.
3 birds in a row.
With a little bit slower start,
Mhm.
it really helps. Did he par the first 6 holes?
He might have.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, he got 5, didn't he? Yeah, he got 5.
Oh, yeah, he got 5.
Yeah. Here he is staring down that bird. It's funny watching people putt. I can almost tell if they're going to make it. If you look at their eyes, if they're
Yeah.
still staring at the basket when the disc is in the air, it's going to go in.
Yeah.
There we are after 9. A bunch of 4s. Paul's shooting the 5. He's got a 4-stroke lead. These guys have 9 holes left to chase him down.
Yeah.
We'll see if they can do it. Thanks for watching part 1, guys, and we'll catch you in part 2.